Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back to the colony. Excuse me. Sorry I was late. I had errands to run this morning. My car was going in for a service. We were getting stuff in the house checked out. So was not quite available to do a Twitch stream. But I am ready now. Everything is done. So we're good to go. And I wanted to play RimWorld. I did a little bit of stuff off stream. Not much. But I got a few things done. First of all, I fixed up some things to do with the power situation, because I actually ran out of power pretty much entirely. Because it turns out that I didn't actually have these water mills actually plugged in. So, obviously since they weren't plugged in, they weren't generating any power. So, plugging them in fixed some of the issues. Found that I was out of steel, so I got rid of the blueprints for these biosculptor pods because I had. Turns out they were all full of steel, but yeah, because basically the big issues was that I had no steel, and so I didn't have any steel to make the cables to plug in these generators. So yeah, get rid of these. Fix the cables. Power situation is resolved. People are able to return to using the ground penetrating scanner and whatnot. People are using the drills to get some steel again. Bish, bash, bosh. I've also set up some blueprints as well to make turrets that have line of sight of the psychic ritual spot, just in case I have to summon something hostile. I want to be able to just gun it down instantly. I only have one containment cell finished, but they did finish the steel turrets that are in it. So we have the holding platform, an electric inhibitor that'll keep it suppressed, and 2 steel turrets in case it escapes. I do need them to build the light though, but we don't have the steel for it. We only have one creature in containment anyway right now, which is side door over here. I can transfer them to another area, but I mean their escape interval is 15 years. They haven't even been here for 1 year, I don't think, so I don't think I have to worry too much about them escaping just yet. But I can always move them into this containment cell just to be on the safe side, but I figured that I'd leave this free in case I come across something extra aggressive. Also, all of the components in steel is now in the electric crematorium. We just need the sandstone blocks, which will take forever. But annoyingly, we just don't have a thing for it. Where even is the crematorium? Also, I like the fact that I can make this, by the way. Absolutely huge, and 7,500 steel, just on the off chance that I have so much steel to burn. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Yeah, because the things you make it out of, it has to be a type of stone. So, okay, well, I guess I'll use that one. Yeah. I mean, everything is going very smoothly at the moment. Everything, I mean, it's really dirty in the second building. Well, actually, it's quite dirty in the first one too. But the big issues right now is that we don't have an excess of stuff. Oh, also, Tilt the Planet is turned off, I believe now. Hang on, is it? Hold on. Oh no, it's still here. Oh yeah, but all of the realism stuff is disabled, which is why all the walls are like that. It's also why we're actually getting food storage back up again, even though the farm is actually really small. I started working on a new colony using mods that'll add more like SCPs and anomaly stuff because I want to actually play more anomaly. And I thought doing an SCP Foundation style run would be good fun. And the farm I made in that one, ludicrously bigger. I think the farm that I created for just rice is probably maybe around the same size as all of this. So, but yeah. Oh, cancel that too. I'm also cancelling them because I don't think I actually have any colonists left in the camp that actually need those statues. If they want them, they're out here, but yeah. And we also have Yuki, our newborn. They were in the growth vat, which, funny enough, was actually they were actually dying in the growth vat at first because the power ran out. But yeah. Hay rotted away in storage. Oh yeah, in there. Because we've actually got hay now for animals to eat. Terrace is pregnant again. We have some things that we really should look into, like fixing, I guess. There's this Trip. Trip is sleeping here when they're supposed to be in here. I really wish I could actually pick specific animals, like beds. What the hell is this name? Because like I want this barn to be only for dogs, but I can't actually make it so that dogs can't sleep anywhere else but there, unless I tell them that they're not allowed in the kennels. Actually, that's not a bad idea. What if I did that? I could probably make that work. Animals territory, dog patrol, shrink. Dogs are no longer allowed in there. Why do I have a dog named Suicidal? As much as I really like the mod that makes it so that animals are automatically named, because that kind of stuff is actually like good for just general roleplay and makes the game feel a lot nicer. By God, is this list of names just terrible at times. Like Solomon, that's a great name for an animal. But not Suicidal. Terrorist is already kind of that's not a good idea. Suicidal? Bruh. So what I'm gonna do next, because we need more steel and we need more components, I have a couple of ideas of what I want to do. When I was driving back from the mechanics, I thought about going in here and basically wiping the entire priority list. No one has any jobs, and then I will go through and manually pick them out again, because I've sort of lost the plot as to who is doing what at this point. And because everyone is capable of doing everything, at least to some level of quality, I don't have any dedicated people. It'd be nice if I had someone who was dedicated only to cooking, for instance. But I know that our chef up here, he can be found... Sorry, she can be found cooking, handling, hunting, fishing, growing, mining, plant cutting, making art, and crafting things. and also researching. Although I'm pretty sure that Gert doesn't actually do any of that other stuff, because cooking is the kind of thing that you can just do all day through and through. There are plenty of instances where I've got colonists that are doing jobs that they don't normally do just because they can. Grancia, for instance. There you are. They're a doctor first and foremost. They also have warden and construct and studying, like researching stuff, and mining. I couldn't help but notice that Grancia is not currently studying, even though we have a research thing in progress. Though I have a feeling... No, actually, see, no one is currently researching. So there's no reason why Grancia can't do the research, which is a higher priority right now. Instead, they are mining, which is currently actually the same level as that. So I'm going to knock that down a notch, so that Grancia will go and do the researching. And then once they're finished researching, then the next task is going to be things like crafting and mining. But that's exactly what I mean, is that they've got jobs, but they have too many jobs, I think, is the problem. So I kind of want to go through and empty this out. I have no idea if I want to do that. I have no idea if I want to do that on stream, because that's going to take a long time. But the other thing I want to do is I want to set up some trade trade stuff. Oh yeah, also we have this. We have Rumi over here. Rumi apparently knows something about Viper. I think like how bad that Viper is able to shoot, and is currently diseased. But it's okay. We'll look after them. And then once everything dies down back home, she'll be let home again. But this blood rot that she has, it's doing jack shit. They have 0.1% of their blood rot, and they're already 70% of their of the way tended. And that nothing's gonna come from this. This will be fine. You, I don't remember. I have you set to conversion, but I don't remember when I got you. You have high animals and high melee, though. It's pretty good. Apparently you're also a cannibal, though. So I want to trade things with a neighbor. Where's my Twitch? Oh, it's over there. I lost my I'd lost my dashboard, my Twitch dashboard, and I was so confused as to where it went. Okay. Yes, because what I mean, right, is that if I go to the world map, dot dot dot. Oh, I went to boost this morning, by the way, so I got a little bit of boost drink left. And by a little bit left, as in that was actually it. Got the banana buzz. Is this getting closer? The pollution. Is that actually getting closer? I don't know. But yeah, because like we have neighbors nearby. We have Ovi over here from Bohemian faction. They're friendly, and we can trade with them. They are hostile. If I go over and visit them and then just like give them tons of stuff in order to make them feel better, are they going to attack? Well, I guess they're considered hostiles. They probably would attack on sight, wouldn't they? Well, they're positive, so I can go visit them. And it looks like they'll buy pretty much anything. Same as these guys. So, I can always start at Hovey and then go and sell more things elsewhere. So, I might do that. More dogs. I guess this now will actually force the dogs to come sleep in here. How many dogs do I have now? It's got to be a ridiculous number at this point. Yeah, I'd say it's a bit of a ridiculous number at this point now. All of those dogs. I mean, hey. At least we've got haulers, I guess. Petunia returning. You know there's a cloth animal flap here? You don't have to open the door, but yeah, oh well. Really need more steel and whatnot so that I can make more subcores. What am I going to load into these ships? What the? Stuff in here already. Ah. Cool. How do I add more things in here? Set to load. What's the carry weight? Oh, it's already over capacity. But I need to send a person over. I need to send Sniff, our social butterfly. So that way we can get stuff, you know, sold. The hell can I drop in order to make up more space? Oh, how about this electric smithy, actually? That'll be pretty heavy. Yeah, that was about 20 kilos, but I still need to drop another 68 kilos. Wait, am I not putting any... I didn't put any silver in here. Hold on a minute. We need to put 3,000 silver into the ship. Because we need to be able to have money on hand as well for buying things. But yeah, now we're definitely over capacity. So, let me try... just leaving behind some sculptures. I know that they're going to be worth a fair bit of money, but like we're carrying 7 excellent small wood sculptures. Let's just leave behind these ones. And these ones. Oh, it's not enough. Why do I have this here? Alright. Accept. Oh god, and that was all the stuff that was in here that we just took back out again. Can you haul the stuff back into the colony again? Pop out my chat and move it over here so that I can read it better. Bam. You know, I actually considered, because turns out I never actually researched solar panels, by the way. So I thought to myself, I know that they're not the most efficient, but I could probably create a solar farm or a wind turbine farm, because like I'm really just like milking these watermill generators for all they're worth by putting so many down on a river like this, and then making it so that their range is just out of reach of each other. So I'm milking these watermill generators as much as I humanly can, but maybe I should be making like solar panels and whatnot. Now we're just waiting for the tab bar to be put in. Oh, and advanced fabrication is now complete. Where's this? Oh, it's over here. It also doesn't actually belong. There we go. Hey, sniff. Oh, inside passenger shuttle. Okay. Hey, road. Can you haul this, please? Because it turns out we're ready to actually take off now, except for that tab bar. So. Reserved by lifter. Oh. Hauling tab bar to passenger shuttle. Here we go. This is what I want. Okay, here we go. So, launch. And we will go over here. Trade with Hovey. Bam. Anything that they don't want, like if they can't afford it, I guess, I can always then pop back down to the other place. Yeah, like they've only got $1,700. I have no idea if they've got anything worthwhile. They've got plenty of components, but no steel. Oh no, there it is. Yeah, so if I just go... Ta-da! Trader is not willing to buy the wooden egg boxes or glow pods though, but now they would owe us 21 grand, of which they obviously don't have, so if I buy all their steel, if I buy all their components and advanced components, and I also started making a few extra adjustments as well on things. Well, not adjustments, but like plans, preparation for things. So, I also want to buy all of their plasteel. Do they have any gravitite? No. They've got hearts and livers. Let me buy these. Psi trainers and skill trainers? Nothing super necessary. Might get the Archite capsule. How many reinforced barrels do I have? I don't know. I think I have enough though. So far the only use I've seen for those reinforced barrels is like mortars, and I'm not even really using them. A plasma sword, Eltec staff. Turret packs. Statues. Obsidian Great Pyramid. You can't just straight up buy a fucking Great Pyramid. For $54,000, you too could own a pyramid made out of obsidian. Though I would also like to point out there is no fucking way that's gonna fit on my ship. What happens if I add it? Oh yeah. Jumps from 457 kilos to 10,000. Oh, excuse me, 100,000 kilos. You would not be able to. You would need a. How did you even get that home? Can you? I guess you probably could make some kind of way to do it, but. Meh. I think that's really all that I wanted. I think I was also maybe buying all their medicine, but because I mean they still owe me like $11,000, so give me those as well. The meals. Don't really need the uranium. All right. We're gonna start taking things off the docket. Because they can't afford it, so. Wait, how heavy is this? Okay, well, that completely breaks even. Though the problem is that I still can't carry it, it's going to be too heavy. But the thing is that I'm selling everything I've got here, meaning that what I'm going to be picking up from them is too heavy. Annoyingly, which is annoying because I want the steel. Well, how heavy is the plasteel? Maybe I can ditch that. How heavy is the packaged survival meals actually? About 13 kilos. Alright. Oh, if I dropped all the plasteel, it's still not enough actually. moment ago I could have sworn that it was fine, but it's not now. What if I start giving them gifts? What's my standing right now with them? Can I see that information in here? No. I'm ditching all the heavy stuff, and then it's just this stuff. Maybe it's the... Oh wait, hold on. It's the bison wool, isn't it? Bison wool's heavy. Yes, it's the bison wool. Bison wool's heavy. Still not amazing, but... .03, 0.03. Actually, turns out it's all the same. Which means it really does just come down to how much, God damn it, it really just comes down to, how much I'm buying from them. Damn it. That's kind of annoying, actually, to be honest. Kind of annoying. Yeah, really. So it just means I just have to buy less. All right. Well. $2 kilos. Oh, there was a bionic card in there which I didn't even see. Yeah, so I gotta ditch like almost. Yeah, I gotta ditch 98 kilos, almost 100 kilos. Alright. Ditch the plasteel. The medicine is 30 kilos on its own. And will only... No, that's not even that much. The other problem is that they don't have the money to give me. Ah! Okay, tell you what, reset everything. All of them. For components, advanced components, and steel. I still owe them 2,400. So I'll pick the cheapest thing we have, which is the cloth. Yeah, and now we're over capacity by 600 still. Sorry, 600 by 158 capacity. We are overweight. Why are we overweight now? I think I came here with too much stuff. Bugger. Because this is basically what it takes in order to buy just those things. Would cost them $11,000, of which they don't actually have. Alright. Let's go gift mode. Oh, they can only go up by plus 20. How heavy is this? 7 kilos. Only 7 kilos. Relations have changed from 15 to 35. Gave gift. Now, I want to buy component, advanced component, and steel. Willing to give fuck it everything. That is ridiculous. Okay, let's just keep buying more things. Okay, so hang on a minute. Heart, liver, heart. Archite capsule. Because we've got another 200 kilos basically that I can put in the ship. If I can make that up, well, that should be fine. $41 alligator eggs. How do you get that many alligator eggs? I'm curious. Oh, right, the plasteel. Maybe I can treat everyone at home buying beer. No, that's too much. I have no interest in the uranium. Yeah, and I wouldn't be able to carry it. Oh, the medicine. Actually, that's a good one. Oh, that's heavy, though. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Ditch the meat. And the alligator eggs. There we are. So they would owe me $7,500 when they only have 1,700. What's neutramine used for again? I know it's useful to make penicillin, which we can't actually use with this this religion, but RimWorld because surely neutramine has got to have some other use. Usage: penicillin, wake up, go juice, mind numb serum, void sight serum, and medicine. Medicine. It can actually be used to make medicine. I'm already buying a bunch of it, but what if I buy the neutramine instead of the fox meat? Yeah, I think that's everything. I mean, I guess I could, if I buy this tech print for jump packs. And this gene pack, I guess. A psychic soothe pulsar. How the hell does that... Oh, I was about to say, how the hell does that work when my mass is decreasing when I'm buying this stuff? How is this because I'm now using my silver? Okay. So what's word of inspiration? A random inspiration appropriate to them. What's neural heat? Dump all your neural heat onto someone else. As a side effect, the target will fall into a debilitating but non-damaging coma for about a day. The target must actively accept the psychic invasion, so only conscious allies can be targeted. Well, we must not buy that one. I think I'll get rid of these two. But the Berserk Pulse could be fun. Generate an overwhelming rush of undirected rage in everyone near the target point. It's basically a everybody fight. Mosh pit sort of thing, because that could be good fun. And then I'll buy the side trainers, word of inspiration. Now they owe us money. Well, sorry, now they owe us $692, which they can afford. So now I was about to say how much are the horses, but I mean, I think this is probably fine. I don't need to take them for all they're worth, so... I just want to use up as much of the mass as humanly possible. So I guess I could buy like 8 uranium, but... let's not and say we did, and then instead let's buy fox meat. Come on, mass. Down one. There we go. So I could buy 306. So I basically buy all of that, and I would have to pay them 284 silver. Instead of them giving me all of their money, but now everything is bought and sold. There is literally nothing more that I want from them. So, how about that? I'm not leaving them without any silver, but yeah, that's fine. Whew. Jump from 35 to 68. Wait, how much stuff have I got on me still? Pause. How much silver have I still got? 2,700. How much fuel do I have? What just happened? No. Oh, disabled on cooldown. Okay. But how much fuel do I still have? The cost is 50 chem fuel, but how much chem fuel do I have? I don't know. Let's just go home. It'll be fine. I mean, we have so much stuff, our inventory is full, so... There we go. Oh, the steel mini turret is broken. This is gonna make a hell of a mess, but... Oh, we never do hauling. Haul. Haul. Okay, now we'll see how much of their backpack space has all been used. Oh, that's not bad. Oh, look at that. Nice and clean pickup of all the stuff. Took like no time at all. The ship is ready to go again. And now we have the steel in order to continue construction of things. How much steel do I have now? That's textures. Textiles. Here we go. 498 steel. Excellent. And we have 38 components too. kind of want to load up the passenger shuttle and then go hit up that other place. Question is, what would I load now? Obviously, we want Sniff again because he's our social butterfly. And then items. Ooh. We still have a lot of cloth, but we have even more plain leather, which is worth more than cloth. So let's just load up 2,000 cloth. Oh, sorry, 2,000 plain leather. Still leaves us with 3,000. So you tell you what. 3,000 plain leather gives us 2,000 left, and we'll do 2,000 bison wool. Fuck it, 3,000 bison wool. Oopsies. 3,000 bison wool, 3,000 plain leather. Anything else? I guess I could sell these smoke leaf leaves and cycloid leaves, but not everywhere buys those sort of things. Toxic waste packs. Ain't no one buying those. But considering how many I have, I should probably look into getting rid of those soon. Still want to load the egg box. I want to get rid of the egg box. I want to sell the egg box and the glow pod because I'm never going to use them. But it's not often that you find a place that'll buy those. I mean, even that last place that seemed to be buying everything. They didn't buy the egg box. There's a dead tunnel there. Yeah, I'm going to assume that they won't buy anymore. So, oh, there's a poor kid's shirt. Sell them all the poor stuff. Poor and awful. Alright, and then we'll load up on silver. And we'll stock more silver on our person this time. There you go, 5,000 silver, and then all of their other stuff. I should be able to buy stuff from them then. It's not so much a selling mission now as it is a buying stuff, but it can get rid of some of the excess. There we go. By the way, we have 400 chem fuel. Let's try and remember that. Actually, there's another thing I could probably add to the ship. Because I saw that there was a refuel from inventory. 50 chem fuel. Actually, 100 chem fuel. There we go. Because that's a quarter of a tank. Just because where we're going is going to be slightly further away than normal. I love how we have robots walking around, but we have no idea how to make a bow or a carpet. Let me research that solar panel. That way I can actually get a better look at the power generation. Like, yeah, I know I could just look at it in there and find out how much it generates, but I'm actually just going to research it because it's not going to take long to research that. Boogie Woogie has given birth to Champion. The majority of the the time it'll take to load the ship is going to come from all the wool and whatnot. Which means we'll probably be taking off tomorrow, not right now. I need like a washing basin that I can put over at the doors to make the dogs walk through a washing basin to clean their paws. Because they're the ones that are making the floor all messy, but I don't want to restrict them from coming inside because this is where all the food is. And they can help with hauling things. So it'd just be nice if there was a way for me to try and clean them before they make everything a mess. Did that just say cleaning amniotic fluid? Yes, it did. How about that? Willie the Duck. Do we really not have any more beds up here? Wait, what's this? Oh, for slave use, and we don't have any slaves. Because I don't think we can have slaves. We have one unowned bed up here in the top. And 2 people down here. I mean, I may as well leave them where they are, to be honest. I don't really need to have them all in the one building, especially when it's only going to leave one person down here. It just means that if they want breakfast, they're going to have to come up here. But considering that all they have to do is just cross the river, and then they've got their all their food here, should be fine. Made them clean for an extra hour in the morning. Oh, Sniff is due for age reversal. Well, I hate to break it to you, but we need you to go out and do your thing trading first. You can't have your age reversal medical practice thing right now. We still need another 1,000 bison wool, 200 plain leather. Oh, and Snip is in a daze, so he's no longer going to be helping. Oh, there we go, solar panel's done. Seeing as how I'm starting to collect things for Odyssey, I should also research basic graph tech. And have a drink. There we go. Nice hydration check. Reserved by Jitter. Jitter is actually going to do the job. Oh, the Jitter is actually working. Look at that. Oh dear. Heart's broken down. I really want to do another psychic ritual thing. Or a skip abduction, because that'll be kind of funny. I love the fact that there is literally just a ritual that you can do to just kidnap someone from anywhere in the world, put them in a little mini coma, and you just have them. Mine now. Basic grab tech. Cool. I should probably research the foam turret for fires, but Vitals monitor? Oh, for when... Oh, and there's an actual hospital bed too. What do you mean prerequisites not completed? Oh, sterile materials. Alright. An actual hospital bed. I should probably have invested in that ages ago rather than just making beds. How are you doing? Blood rot. Oh, can be tended now. Okay, the doctor. You want to tend to Romy? Fish. Inspired taming, Hotteru. Well, there's nothing to tame right now that we so desperately want. There's a lot of elephants around, but I don't really need elephants. What about gorillas? Do you do anything fun? Tameness, guard, attack, rescue, haul, and forage. Fuck it, why not? Hey, Hotteru. Already taming gorilla. Oh! He's on the ball. We gonna have a gorilla. Otis the gorilla. Oh, and passenger shuttle is complete. Is Sniff inside? He is. Let's go. This is stockpile complex. Bandit camp. Was it this place? No. Ancient complex, bandit camp, ancient complex, ancient stockpile. That's where I just was. That's Hovey. Boogie Woogie is pregnant. I think this is where I was going, but it's out of range, so let's just go and land over here. I brought extra fuel. So, I should be able to just take pit stops and travel extra further. That was half the fuel. See, now I'm nervous. What if they don't have the fuel to get back again? I'm sure we'll be fine. I'm sure they've got chem fuel. Fuck. Houston, we might have a problem. Good day to you. We are here to sell you basically everything in exchange for components, steel. You got slate blocks. That's actually enough slate to build a crematorium, I think. Annotated map of occult mountains. I'll have that. Alright. Well. There you go. You'll have yourself a deal. Now, if only you had fuel. 248. Can I make it to you? I gotta go the same distance away. I think we're in trouble. Oh no. Oh no. Do you want to continue? My friend, I don't think I have much of a choice. I don't think I have much of a choice. The ship's not going to fall out of the sky, thankfully, but I really do have to be concerned about the fuel. I only have 65, I've got to get over there. Because at least then he'll be safe. Yeah, I can't make it home from there, but I can make it here. And you have chem fuel. Fuck. I'm glad you have chem fuel. Oh my god. Yeah, it looks like that their trade inventory hasn't actually changed since I was last here. Which means that they probably had the chem fuel the whole time, but I couldn't remember. Okay. Well, I can only store 400, so well, let's just buy 200. Accidentally close the menu. Okay, we'll buy 200 chem fuel and tell you what, let's just unload more of this plain leather. They can afford it, kind of. This will leave them broke, but we will earn money from this then, and we'll still have the chem fuel to get home. Boy, am I glad that they were selling chem fuel. Could you imagine if they didn't? I should probably next time bring about maybe 2 or 3 full tanks with me when I do this, just in case. Home again. Still with that damn gas mask. I was really hoping to have actually gotten rid of that, but alright, well we have even more steel now, so... Hold on. Was that steel at 0? Did we just use up all the steel, like, instantly? Oh, we might have done. But we have more now. We've also got a lot of silver now, too. 12,400 silver. Oh, it's finished! The sandstone electric crematorium. Excellent, excellent. Bills. Cremate corpse. Live forever. Details. Yeah. Let you do entity corpses as well, just because we don't want them lying around too. Yes. Burn apparel. I don't think we need to burn it, but yeah. Cool. Well, now that's going. Or at least it will be going. It's not quite going yet, but it will be going. You're departing the shuttle in 2 days. How are you doing? Still being converted? 86%. Well, you're going to be there for a while. Oh yeah, that library's full, so I've got more bookshelves over here. We also have this fabrication bench going now too. Because I've got 2 fabrication benches. So I've got the one that Adam's is using. Make components and all that other stuff. And I'll just make the same thing down here, but just for components. For the moment. Make components. Do until I have... What have I got? A set? 50, I think. Yeah, 50. And then I have the bionic spine, healing and learning stuff here. I'm not going to put those down there. I'm going to make advanced components. Do until I have 10 of them. I know it's not perfectly symmetrical because of the door, but it's fine. I like how I'm allowed to put a chair here. I don't know why you'd put a chair there, but I'm starting to run out of steel again. What craziness. There's plenty of steel there though, and steel over there. So it's not like we're actually about to run out. I'm probably going to move these over here next, and then after that move them over here. Yeah, because it's not big enough to hold both, so... Actually, I don't think, given that shape, I don't think I could actually get every spot. I don't think I can. I may have to do that one in multiple spots. But this one. No, I can't get that one either. I'm gonna have to do these ones in bursts. Well, let's do a quick save. And then we'll do a skip abduction. Maximum is 4, but the UI looks like it lets you have 5. No, atoms. 60 bioferrite. 60 bioferrite is needed, but only 26 is available. Alright, never mind. What about draw animals? Oh, I can do that one. If not done correctly, this may attract Scar infected manhunters. Well, road psychic sensitivity will be good. Yeah, that'll fit in there. Alright, let's go. Bam. So are we harvesting bioferrite from you? Is that what this is about? You're actually injured. Are you dying? Well, it's going, but I gotta quickly put down wood here. Just realized I haven't actually finished the floors in these cells. So I'm gonna keep these containment cells, even though that they don't have the same pizzazz as this one over here. This is basically like my medium risk. This is low risk. And then higher risk will most likely be using a material other than wood walls and wood flooring. I want to dig this out, but I know that there's going to be another wall, another block on top of it that'll increase the risk. Squirrel won't fight, so I'll get rid of that. The others all have weapons, so they should all be able to fight if things go badly. We have turrets around as well. 1, 2, and 3 turrets that are capable of shooting at anyone who comes out of this. I probably should have assembled a guard, guard team, but should be okay. Oh, okay, the animals didn't come from here. We just drew them here. Expect a herd of animals shortly. Alright. Hey Sniff, did you want to go and use a pod? Where is Sniff's pod? Telling Windows to be shush. I don't think he has a pod. Well, congratulations. Turn that one back on. And then you can make that one your pod. Page reversal. Here we go. Animal migration. Guinea pigs. I'm assuming food is in here. So we got... How many guinea pigs showed up? Oh my god. Okay, well, it did say a herd of animals, but I guess when it said herd, I was kind of expecting maybe like 3, 4 at most. Small herd, tiny herd. Nah, 20 fucking guinea pigs. Are they actually going to the ritual site as well? Oh. Well, one of the guinea pigs has just died. So we have 19 guinea pigs making their way through the camp. I guess they are going to the ritual site. I wonder if they'll turn into Skyrim infected ones actually when they reach. Oh, I know that. Oh, it's passing through the area, so they're not stopping. They won't attack unless provoked. 19 angry guinea pigs. I might just let them go, to be honest. They're just guinea pigs. They don't actually have any kind of, like, special talent. They're not strong combat-wise. They don't do anything. Colonists can't even, like, pet them or hold them or anything to get happy. All they do is they just exist. They're very colourful, though, and very cute, though. Let them all go. The march of the guinea pig. Can we do it again? Oh no, it won't be available for another 9.5 days. Maybe I should have actually fought all those guinea pigs. Oh. It's so sad. And like I was half expecting the whole group to turn around and attack, though, is the thing. The fact that they didn't is kind of worse. It means that we're just picking off the stragglers. Also, wow, there's actually a lot of toxic waste packs in here. Is the only way to get rid of them really just to dump them somewhere? I'm just reading the wiki, find out if there's any information that might be helpful. Oh yeah. Who's our next social butterfly after them? I can't remember. Benitez, I guess. They have nothing of value to me, and I don't really have anything that I want to sell to them. I guess I could just sell these sculptures, but I'd rather do a trade at this point because I have 13,000 silver. I think I'd rather just trade them now rather than get more silver. Bomb-landed transport pods. Exploitively deletes waste packs carried in them, leaving only steel slag chunks and no pollution. That's a lot of steel and components. So I mean, I guess that works, but it's a little cheesy and can be expensive. Turns out there isn't really a good way to actually get rid of toxic waste packs. You kind of just need to throw it somewhere else and let it become someone else's issue unless you want to try and be exploitive and put it into an inventory somewhere and then destroy that inventory. So... I might just dump it somewhere. Oh, conversion ritual's begun. Alright, well once they're finished I'll... Actually, I guess I can set it up now. Set to load. Waste. Oops. I need a person. Send Jess out there. There you go. Man suddenly pulls out a knife and kills the person on the altar. This wasn't a conversion ritual, this was a sacrificial ritual. Apparently it was a terrible one though. Fumes expectations, minus 30% apparently. Let's put Hotaru in there. And then the rest of the waste packs. Well, actually, hang on. Let me load everything in here first because it doesn't look like it was doing the maths correct. An elephant has self-tamed and has been named Angelica. Okay. I guess everyone's asleep. That explains why no one's doing this. How far do I want to take this, actually? Because with this being here, I'm not sure I want to get too close. Let's go up there. Yeah, so you're setting to load that, and then chem fuel. I did say 800, didn't I? Yeah, 800. Oh yeah. Shuttle arrived for Romy. Execute Romy. After all that, then we just execute them. All good to go. Alright. I will now set to load all the remaining waste packs because we're pretty much done with loading the other ship. Got 321. Oh yeah, I need a person. Okay, go. Do it. This is crazy. I have so many waste packs. We actually don't have as much chem fuel left as I thought we did. Though I suppose it did just put like 1,600 into the ships. Dude. Jess has collapsed due to extreme exhaustion. Why? Why are you collapsing? that's fine. Cancel those ones then. Oh, Jess is already in there? Alright. And this one's still going, so we'll just do this one now. Launch. I could go over here, actually, to this island. It's beyond range, but if I go down here, actually, we would go over. I basically have enough range, now that I've increased the fuel, to go whoop. Actually, yeah, we'll go over here. Whoop. Something over there, apparently. Well, how about I go over here to this island? It's like all the way up here. So. Swampy. Oh, they're not happy. It's fine. Set to load. Jess. And the chem fuel. Do I want any of this other stuff? The slate, the granite, the limestone? Can't really load it that much, but should be fine. No, fuck it, we'll do the limestone. Turkeys. We done? How much more have we got? 8? Good lord. Can't be asked. Get in there, Jess. And done. Take Keiko out for a second. Are we not able to load any more stuff into the ship? Oh, that was chem fuel that I just... Whoops. I'm not allowed to load any more into it. Have I loaded too much? Is that the problem? Oh, should be fine. $270, so I used less than... I used, what of that? So I used 522 extra fuel. What am I loading in here? Not that much. Alright. I'm just gonna have to take it down here. There's not enough fuel. Not enough fuel to make it all the way. This would be a fun thing to do underground. An underground game. You can't really rely on any geothermal vents. There's one geyser there. There's one up there, and that's it. You'd have to rely on other resources. There's also not a large number of trees either. Good thing I didn't really have any intention on bringing anything back with me. That was just like a little extra bit. Oh my god, but there is a fennec fox here. Not allowed. Damn. There's an ostrich. Set to load. You and chem fuel. Oh, there's a gallery that's dead here. Oh. Sucks to suck. What do you mean fumes become unavailable? Get in the shuttle, you fool. Problem solved for now. And I do mean for now. Because We barely even made it into the room. So where'd this next bit of steel pop up? In the middle of my pantry. Well, I'm not going to get that one because that's indoors. And I'm pretty sure that the digging stuff can only be put outside. Another 6 days. Are we still harvesting bioferrite, by the way? Assume we are. Oh, yeah, bioferrite regenerating. Some flooding. Well, that shouldn't really be an issue. The sandbags are now in place. There might be some water coming over here and over here. But, I mean, nothing crazy. This door might get a little wet, but other than that. Another drink. Notorious has given birth to Ninja. Cargo pods. Smoke leaf joints. I hate to break it to you, but they are soaked beyond belief now and probably not any good. Actually, I also just realized I could probably put down some of these sculptures in this place. That's a pollution pump. Just realised that this person's got 2 sculptures in their room. Sculpture is supposed to be next to the dresser. So why do they have one next to their crib as well. Right, need one more. So now I'm just trying to think what's next. I mean, we're out of steel again, apparently, so I could go and trade for more, but at this point it feels like I'm just going to use it up instantly. What I need to do is have the deep drills going more often. So I need a dedicated mining staff member. The highest person to do that is Road. Actually, that should just let Road do what she does without any obstructions. It does seem like a bit of a waste to have 13 skill on animals and then not even have her equipped to do it, but this will get us our steel pretty quickly, or quicker anyway. Anyone else that's like that for mining? Apparently you're terrible at it. Absolutely no one. That might actually have something to do with why there's no steel. So that should now make man also go and clean. So not clean, but mine. Brotherhood is pregnant. Ginger is pregnant. Taurus is pregnant. Everyone is pregnant. You get a baby, and you get a baby, and you get a baby. I like how this storage room is literally just filled with just fucking wood. That's it. That's all we really have in here is just wood. There is the occasional other resource in here, but it's primarily just wood. I guess it'd be good if I need to start building stuff again. Yes, so we've got the two of them digging. So, void provocation. Attracting an entity which can be captured and studied. There's a chance that the invoker will fall into a coma for several hours. Just thinking. Because I really want to do more anomaly stuff. That's not a joke. Also, apparently you should have a weapon, but you don't. Let's just grab one. Also, inspired taming. Nice. Who's that? Hotaru. Again? I think it was Hotaru before too. Yeah, Sniff and Squirrel the only ones that can't do anything. Oh, and Yuki, obviously. Oh no, Signal can't do it either. Alright. Are there any other animals in here that are worth getting? Wildlife. This is the list I want. There's a panther. And that is pretty much it because I don't care about the elephants. What a shame. I don't really care about the panther either, to be honest. But at least having it means it's not going to fight. Oh, you can actually see it. There it is. SCP Foundation. I'm actually quite enjoying that. I might do a stream one day where I'm playing that save instead. But there are a lot of mods on that one, whereas this one is primarily quality of life mods. The SCP one is pretty heavy, so. But I do need to go through and change up the quality of life mod pack that I've made for myself. And remove some things, add new things. Like, I've got Tilt the Planet on here, but everything is basically turned off. I did actually get a substitute mod, but I haven't got it on this playthrough, so I need to have a look into whether or not things will work if I uninstall some mods and add new ones. Yada yada yada. Would it be a bad idea if I put Signaled in as an invoker? Because they said that there's a chance that they will fall into a coma. Sleeping, cutting, go. These will be the guards that, in case anything comes out of the ritual. Although, they're gonna have to hurry up, actually. Everyone here except for Signaled is also capable of fighting, so... Alright, Signaled is down. Rescue him. Void provocation complete. Prepare for what happens next. Okay, well nothing jumped out immediately, so we can under-off them for now. Yeah, Psychic Darkness shocked her into short-term coma. That's okay, because Signaled, as horrible as it sounds, isn't super duper helpful right now. Like, their big thing is that they do the farming jobs, like half a dozen other people in the colony, so... Not too concerned about them going into a coma for a short time. It doesn't even... Does it actually say how long? $2 hours. Wait, 2 hours? That's it? Okay, well that's hardly a coma. That's a nap. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Cool attacking. It is intent on inhuman savagery and it cannot feel pain. Prepare to defend. It's over here. Everyone to battle stations. Its name is Tooth. Oh man. And it's dead too, so I can't even study it. Oh. What up in here? Where'd this come from? Adams is downed. Why are you downed? Gunshot. Minigun turret. Oh my god, he stood in the way of the gun turret. Did you just eat him? Missing body parts. What the hell? Look how many gunshots there are. Holy cow. Oh, there it is, left leg. Damn you, dog. And Pan just came over and ate his leg, and then walked off. Well, part of me wants to do another one now, because it didn't get to actually capture it. Fuck it, I'll do another one. I mean, Signaled is awake again, so... Oh, can't do it for another 4.7 days. Alright, well. Who should attune? Oh, Adam's the scientist. What does it actually do? This will attract new and more dangerous entities. Oh, okay. Yeah, Signaled. You put your life on the line. Cool. That's dramatic as hell. New entities are now discoverable. Quest. Monolith is a conduit to the void. If you activate it further, you can find a way... Hang on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. You open the conduit and it is now partially active. If you activate it further, you can find a way to close it or harness its power. In order to advance the monolith to the next step, you need to discover 12 advanced tier enemies. We've discovered 1. Oh, a harbinger tree just sprouted. Actually, we've got a whole bunch of harbinger trees. I completely forgot the anima trees over here too. There's a grey pole. A sad wander. Okay. Desiring megalithic constructions. Oh, you actually want it. Well, I hate to break it to you, but I've got rid of them. It's just this one. Oh, but I can reinstall it, actually. I can reinstall it. Right here? Actually, which one looks better? This one looks better. Yeah. It's also higher quality. There you go, put that one there. And then this other one. Put it there. Problem solved. Well, not really solved, but it better. Better. Why do we even have the elephants inside? Hold on a minute. Oh, because I have 2 elephants. And I didn't tell this one it's not allowed inside. Just let the elephant wander around inside the house. Oh my god, we have a breeding pair of elephants. Oh dear. I'm sure that's not a problem. What? A wide piece of terrain has begun sinking into the depths, forming a deepening hole. At this rate, it will deepen out of sight within a day. You can hear inhuman shrieks rising from the depths. Move buildings and items away from the emergence point. Hold on. What do you mean, move it away from the emergence point? Over here? It's just gonna... Right here. Oh my god, that's huge. Well, thankfully, nothing's gonna actually get hit by it, but, you know, that's a concern. So, things are gonna come out of the ground, huh? So Adams is still downed. I suppose you were shot in the torso and the stomach. But I hate to tell you, friendo, we are about to be under attack. How long do we have? Oh, there's a crack appearing. 4 hours. Alright, I think that's good enough. Alright, everyone. concerned about the fact they all just decided to walk over it. Alright, you all stop. Don't like the fact that you guys just decided to walk over this this giant, just like shaking crack. Pit gate opened. What does that say? This pit gate will remain open until you collapse its entrance. Explore the pit gate to find a way to collapse it from underneath and to find useful items in the undercaves. Oh my god. I have to explore it? This just turned into a fucking roguelike. Where are all the animals? All the animals are allowed to engage. So Benitez is like perfect line to get shot. Alright. You guys push in over here. Lamp, can you go and tend to Benitez? And then, you. Into the pit. Squirrel, who is currently napping. Friend, I need you to focus on now rebuilding this. What gun are you holding? What is this? Assault rifle. Okay, well, I changed my mind. I'm actually going to send more people down. I'm not a fan of this. This is concerning. I can't see. Hold on, I need to sit up better. That's a dead end. In the depths of the pit gate, you have discovered a massive cavern system infested with flesh beasts. The cavern system is clogged with masses of living flesh that block your progress. Attack the flesh mass to destroy it. The entire cavern system seems unstable. If you find what lies behind the flesh mass, you may be able to collapse the tunnels and close the pit gate. What flesh mass are we talking about? Because I just destroyed some flesh mass, and there was nothing behind it. Oh, wait, there's another flesh mass there. Oh god, it's a maze. I also should really be getting them to melee the flesh mass, because if they shoot it, they run the risk of shooting each other. Oh. Everybody back up. well, that wasn't amazing. Lamp, I need you to tend to man. You've discovered a flesh beast dread meld. This mammoth creature seems to be made up of dozens of smaller flesh beasts. It appears to have some psychic connection to the flesh mass that supports this cavern. Killing it may destabilize the entire cave system. Also, couldn't help but notice there's uranium ore. Where is this thing? Right fucking there. Uh-oh. Okay. Everyone, retreat. This does not appear to be working. That's not good. Wait. I have a better idea. Hold on. Yeah, I know. Wonder how long ago that autosave was actually thinking about it. Okay. The emergence is still happening. Alright. Now, what I want to do is check out what weapons I actually have here. Because what is that? The Doomsday Rocket Launcher. Good against large groups of soft targets. To be honest, let's get rid of this beam repeater. It's kind of useless. And you're using a pump shotgun, heavy SMG, assault rifle, sniper rifle masterwork. Alright, well let's ditch that for the chain shotgun. Okay, you only get one or the other. Ooh, what about the incinerator? That's a fucking flamethrower. That's not a bad idea. Adams is no longer incapable of walking. And you're not injured, but you are stressed. I might leave him here regardless. And here we go. Seriously, dude, you're slow as molasses. What? Why did you bring Yuki? You brought your newborn? Yeah, putting Yuki somewhere safe. Like, what the hell? Which one of you mad fools did I give the... Okay, there you are. Do not fire it. I changed my mind. Well, no, I don't change my mind. Dogs! Why did Benitez even bring Yuki? We're gonna melee our way through. Seriously? Alright. Who's the one with the... Nator. I want you to go there. You also do not fire. Couldn't help but notice the dogs didn't come down here, by the way. Unbelievable. Well, we're gonna have to push in and look after man. Are we good? No. Is there anyone who's actually injured other than man? No. But we could try tending to him to keep him from going anywhere. What's a flesh bulb? Is it just light? It's just light. You know what? I think he's okay. I mean, look, there's nothing I can really do about it, so... Oh good, man's no longer hallucinating. Where is he? Come here. Alright. Nice. Alright, everyone, open fire. Watch out this group. Oh, the flamethrowers. Being careful. Actually, you know what? Because you're now unarmed, and you're just going to use a flamethrower throughout, taking you two out of the field. Oh wait, that's actually all of them. We need to get them all out now. I know there's resources down here, but I don't know how long the undercave will stay, like, safe. Because it says get out of the undercave before it's too late. What's too late? When does it become too late? Dee Dee is pregnant. Alright, everyone get out now. What a turn of events, by the way. Again, it doesn't actually say when this will collapse. Yeah, it doesn't say. And while I would love things like these shards and whatnot, God only knows, if I went back down there now to go grab that stuff, it would instantly collapse, killing the colonist. I think it's just better if we just let it go. And next time we do it, we have a general idea on what it is that we're doing. And we'll be able to adapt and overcome next time. There's a bunch of colonists down here. And chem fuel, and an ancient generator. Wow, there's actually a fair bit down here. What's this bit for? Oh, maybe that's the grave once it's done, or the urn. I don't know. Oh, the upbeat music. Architect leg and a vanometric power cell. It generates free energy without fuel. Nine colonists. I could do that. I could do that. It's so sad. What? Sail, go stop her. Damn it. We needed that for bioferrite. You idiot, Road. Oh, so this hole is still here. Good God, I had plenty of time, I think. At least none of them are smart enough to come over and jump back out of the hole at me. Yeah, I would have had tons of time to come back down and grab all the steel and all that jazz. The shards. I don't trust it now. I'll have to Google it next time. Maybe it'll tell me somewhere how long I have. Oh! It tells me up there, but I had so many notifications that I didn't get rid of. It was hiding it behind the tutorial thing. Son of a bitch. I still have 3 hours left. But yeah, I definitely don't have the time to jump back in now because, remember I gave myself 3 hours to move all the colonists over. And while for the most part they all got there, I gotta move them in there, get them to pick up the stuff and get them back out again. I wouldn't trust that. No, 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 no. I'm gonna just let it go. I'll get it next time. Also, this is a funeral. Ends in 2 hours. Oh, the dog wasn't even there. The dog hadn't even arrived yet. Also, I can hear shaking. I'm guessing that it's the thing about to collapse. Provoke pit gate. Oh, I can actually now summon those. The duck watching. Lagging a bit. Oh, there we go. Get going. Just leaving behind loose ground. Apparently it was a good cremation. Oh! It actually did create an urn of that type. Shakespeare's sandstone urn. Oh, where am I going to put this? I didn't think that bit through. I guess I'll put it here in what they call the dining room, but it's actually, living room. Put it here. It's not a dining room game, it's a common room, like this one, a rec room, but the only difference is this one doesn't have any tables, because for some reason, the second that you put tables down, it becomes a dining room, even though you can tell that what I was going for here was library tables. Easy noggin, RimWorld. Well, that was exciting, wasn't it? Well, everyone is now unhappy, but, like, you know. Oh yeah, I was gonna do that sending off colonists thing, huh? I will do it for this. Alright, here we go. So we need 9 colonists. Send out signaled. Hold on. So signaled. Finch. So you can signaled Finch. Not Keiko, because... No. Signaled Finch, Keiko... Brancia... Benitez... Hang on, I'm going to need a quick notepad file, because this is going to be too many names for me to remember. Hold on, so we've got... Signaled... Finch, Grancia, Keiko, Benitez. So we're at 5. Kasumi. Makes 6. Let's go Jitta. Nator. 3, 6, 7, 8. It's only one more. Man. Okay, so we have Man, Nator, Jitta, Kasumi, Benitez, Keiko, Grancia, Finch, and Signaled. All of you get in the shuttle. You get in the bowl. Are any of these people actually, like, unable to walk or anything right now? No, they're all fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6, 7, 8. Now you look after my colonists. I don't want to hear that I've lost 9 colonists to that. We did that whole thing in the fucking underground so well second time around. I'd hate to now find out that you've killed all my colonists. The architect leg, useful. Where is that other thing that I was after though? Where's that other thing that you promised me? There it is. It's behind the tree. Supposedly this thing will generate free power for me, which means I don't have to worry anymore. I don't have enough resources to make that subcore still. I want to make a cleaning robot. Oh, it's in the rice field, but it's fine. It's raining. The chef's got it anyway. Why do I have it set up where I'm killing the baby animals rather than letting them grow to an adult and then killing them? Because the adult ones would have more meat on them, surely. Maybe it's the risk that if I don't hurry up and kill them in time when they're an adult, they'll breed again. I'll give that some thought as well. Well, this is actually not going too bad right now. Like, yeah, we're obviously missing a lot of colonists, but they're all off doing adventuring stuff. Hopefully I don't get attacked during this time, thinking about it, because I've got less people on hand. Oh, I should actually, reacquaint you with weapons. Oh, I actually can't, because you're in a psychotic wandering state. Jess. But he's also in a wandering state. Okay. I was going to say I need to reacquaint some people with weaponry. Specifically the ones that were just using the big bombers. The big weapons. foul claws. How did it get? You get scratched on your tail? Did it get behind you? Kind of curious. Does not have any conditions that can be healed by the medic side. Oh, okay. I thought it could though. It said that it couldn't regenerate small butts like toes. Isn't that what it just said? Oh, I put it in that one. Yeah, look here. Conditions that will be healed. Torso and left fourth toe. These conditions will be healed. Right eye, left ear, left pinky, left ring finger, left middle finger, left index finger. What? Are you missing a hand? Hold on a minute. Who is this? Road. Are you missing a hand? Oh, you're missing a whole fucking arm. You're missing a right eye, a left ear, and a left arm. Well, I guess if anyone should go and do a bio-regeneration thing, it's gotta be you. Requires 2 Glitterworld medicine. Do we have Glitterworld medicine? Hold on. No. We have medicine and herbal medicine, but we don't have Glitterworld medicine. How do I get Glitterworld medicine? Is there a search? There is up here. Glitter. Nothing showed up. Maybe you can't actually build it. Hold on a minute. RimWorld. Glitterworld medicine. Cannot be crafted. However, it may be purchased from exotic goods traders or faction bases for around 55 to 70 silver, and also be given as a quest reward found on some raiders, given as a gift by a visiting caravan or found in ancient shrines. So basically you can get it anywhere, but you just can't make it. Alright. Good to know. I lost my mouse for a second. I guess I don't really need that crematorium now because this Harbinger tree's area will just expand as time goes on. As the tree gets fed, it'll get bigger. So, you know. I need more bioferrite now. I'm not sure. I guess I have to either trade for it or I have to summon thine monster here. Close that notepad file now. I've sent everyone away. Man, I've really let the trees regrow here, haven't I? guess it makes the place look a lot more natural, but also a lot more flammable. Maybe that's something I should address, is how flammable my base is. Oh my god, look at all the blood. What did you just kill? Carrying Dodo. It's a chicken. Well, it doesn't look like we have an awful lot of meat on hand, but we've certainly got a lot more vegetables now than we used to. Where are you going? Cremating. Oh, okay. I'm seeing the problem. Or a problem. I don't know if it's a D problem, but it's a problem. Hauling Kenny to do wood in the shelf. How long were they going to be away for? 17 days. When did I set... Oh, here we go. 15.6 days left. Oh my god, that's a long time. That's okay. Tell you what, I might actually end it here and go and make some lunch because it's nearly 2 PM and I am actually a bit peckish. So I will see you all later. Thank you very much for watching. This was a rather exciting RimWorld game. RimWorld session, actually. We got a fair bit done. I still feel like I spent a lot of time just watching and not actually doing anything. But, I mean, we had this whole pit thing, we had all the trading things, and we dumped a bunch of radioactive material, toxic material in the ground. I'm gonna have to do a lot more of that, though, is the problem. Don't eat that. There's a lot of little things I need to fix, and a lot of cleaning up I need to do, to try and see if I can pull this colony further out of the dark, because, like... Not the dark, because like this is a well-established colony, but it's not generating resources ad infinitum. I guess it never really would either. But with the metal, for instance, the steel, I should have plenty of it, but I don't. I don't have any steel because I'm not digging out more than I'm using. And I'm not even sure what I'm using it all on. I guess it's really just components, but... yeah. Sorry I was late again. Like I said, I had stuff this morning that I had to take care of, and it's all done now. So, you have yourselves a good rest of the day. I'm gonna go and investigate some food. Don't know what it is yet, but I'm sure I shall find it, and it shall be tasty. Toodaloo.